Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jibberdai here. We're doing another episode of Fiverr Filth today. Lucky you. If you don't know what Fiverr Filth is, this is a series where we touch on various gigs on Fiverr.com, which is a freelancing website where you can buy and sell gigs for more than $5. Usually people will sell things that are relatively normal, like graphic design, marketing, stuff like that. Other times people will sell things that are pretty dumb. And we're going to be touching on those things today, so let's get right into it. I will show you how to bend a key/spoon with your mind. So obviously right off the bat you're like, well, that's stupid, and you're right, it is really dumb. You can't do that with your mind. This kind of reminds me of that episode of the Pokemon animated series. He has like a fucking aneurysm. That's kind of the ballpark we're dealing with right now. Always like to over deliver. Hey, you're over delivering bullshit. At your service forever. I don't know how it takes you 4 days to give someone knowledge on how to bend a spoon with their mind. I don't know what intense training is required for this, but I think that 4 days is a little bit too much. Perform what others will exclaim as a miracle. You know what miracles are? You know how those work? You know, you can't just like make them happen. That's not really how it's not how it works. There's a bonus to this too. You get uncommon knowledge. Uncommon knowledge. You know, for some, uncommon knowledge is being smart. In this situation, I feel like uncommon knowledge is just being an idiot. This next one is, I will send my collection of 120 dank memes. And normally I'd be like,
oh, hell yeah.
Okay, let's check out these memes, man. What the fuck is that? How is that the best example that you could come to for a dank meme? 120 dank memes. Very offensive. Do you know what's offensive? Your attempt at making a Fiverr gig. That's what's offensive, pal. I'm also British, so I'm pretty cool. Hey man, I can think of some things that the British did that aren't that cool.
Having a good time, having a good time. A shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva.
This needs to be 150 characters, so there we go. Wow, talk about going to the very, 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 very lowest tier that you possibly need to create a Fiverr gig. Good job, pal. The next Fiverr Filth is, I will say ever you want with a famous mice voice. This one that caught my eye specifically because of the fact that he can't say fucking Mickey Mouse in the title. And I was thinking, oh, he probably doesn't know what the fuck Mickey Mouse is, even though he thinks that he can do a Mickey Mouse impression. But he definitely does know what Mickey Mouse is, because he says it in the description of his profile, every single one of the upgrades, and he also says it in the description. You'd think that the title is the most important part of the whole gig, but apparently to this guy, he's like, fuck it, I don't even need to think about the title. Granted, that is what got my attention, but not for the right reason you would think. I'm just going around looking for shitty Fiverr gigs. I have the ability to speak like the most famous mice in the entire world. That's a lot of power. You best be careful with that power. Hello, my name is Jesus. I like to eat hamburgers after doing sport. I can talk like Mickey Mouse and do serious stuff. As you can see, I believe in equilibrium. So let's start to work. This is worse than me trying to speak in Spanish in 7th grade. This is goddamn awful. This is the worst description I've ever seen. You know, I do some sport and then I have a Big Mac. Equilibrium. Talk like Mickey Mouse. Serious stuff. Equilibrium. Before I'm going to shell out $5, $10, or even $15, I want some proof that you can actually do this voice, because otherwise, like, fuck you, dude. Ho, check it out. I will animate a funny 10-second talking head cartoon for 995 simoleons. Animation is not a uncommon thing on Fiverr, and most of the time, the animation is reasonable and good quality. But sometimes people will overprice for what their animation is worth. This is a perfect example of that situation. This person has some pretty garbage animation. For 10 seconds you have to pay, oh, I don't know, $995? Let's take a little peek at this.
Do you want your sushi bar?
Mexican grill.
Thai restaurant?
The pizza?
Irish pub?
Barbecue Shack.
Hot dogs.
Fried chicken and waffles.
Frozen yogurt cafe.
Fresh fruit smoothies.
Chinese restaurant.
Fish and chips takeaway.
Spit roast Barbie.
God, this is so fucking this is the cringiest example. Okay, let me just make an animation and just fill it with every single fucking stereotype I can think of. Oh, that'll get the views, that'll get the money.
The commercial.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Slonche.
ありがとうございました。
Like, God, ugh. Normally I would be okay with an animation charging a large amount for their services because personally I know what it's like and I know how much time goes into that. But when you're making a shitty animation like this, you don't deserve $1,000 for 10 seconds of animation. That's just fucking ridiculous. This animation has a really weird middle ground between The Simpsons and Bob's Burgers. I don't really know what's going on. So right off the bat, you already lose any form of artistic creativity that this person could have had. Assuming the seller adjusts his prices proportionally to the amount of time that the video will be going on for, if you have a video that's a minute and 50 seconds, he's charging you 15 grand. That's ridiculous. If you want cheap, fast crap, I'm not your guy. It's like, that's so suspiciously ironic. Now, beyond all of this, there are various people on Fiverr that don't really have themselves established on Fiverr, but they're still trying to get something going. One of those people would be one of the 4 horsemen of the cringe apocalypse, or Rihanna. I will pretend to be your boyfriend for a week is his Fiverr thing. I don't know what this guy's deal is. Essentially, this is part of the pranks and stunts section of Fiverr, which is full of cancer in general. This guy just kind of takes the cake in terms of cancer. Here he is again with the famous cringe attempt at looking attractive. I'll do a little demonstration for you guys. Right now we're just gonna call it the cringe chin. When you throw a little cringe on your chin. I don't know what he's fucking trying to do in this one. Looks like he's trying to chloroform himself. So, I mean, hopefully. I will write a funny song about anything. This one struck me specifically because this has a photo of the kid from the Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer cartoon movie on it. And I don't know what that's about. And finally, last Fiverr of today's episode, I will love acting and fashion modeling. This Fiverr is very interesting. I've never found anything like this before because she's not offering anything to you. She's asking for money. She's just straight up asking for money. She doesn't make that clear. She doesn't make it clear that she's selling anything. She doesn't make it clear that she's asking for money. So let's delve into this one. $35, basic model, trade show modeling. Body part modeling is a special category that belongs in both fashion and commercial modeling. I don't know what you're delivering here. What are you giving here? You're just saying what modeling is. She's just describing what a model does. Her description seals the deal. I love being me. And I think everyone should love themselves. Happiness makes you happy. I love fashion, modeling, acting, comedy business degree, and human resource major. I own my own business and I just want to have a successful life with beautiful people. That's all she wants. Am me. Mia. Mia, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? How dare you? Make a GoFundMe for fuck's sake. Hell, make a Kickstarter if you're really that into it. Like, you have a better chance of getting money through Kickstarter than you do on Fiverr. I don't fucking get it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's Fiverr Filth today. One of the things that I'm gonna be doing at the end of each video is I'm gonna be showing the latest Fiverr Filth meme that I have come across, or just Jibberdah memes in general. Artie Eames has created 2 memes thus far for Jibberdah, and I am fucking loving it right now. Here's the first one. There I am fighting a fucking witch doctor as pizza guy, as a pizza guy at the round table. Fucking incredible, dank, spicy meme. If you haven't checked out the subreddit yet, you should go check it out. It's on Reddit. If you're a Redditor, do it. Also follow me on the Twitter. Also follow me on the Instagram. They're both Jibberdah, so you'll find them easily. Also subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications if you want to know when a new video that I release comes out. And I will see you guys later next time.